Hello everyone. Today our session is going to be from history lesson number 2, new kings and kingdoms. Uh, at the end of the session we will be able to know about new kingdoms in North India. Today we are going to discuss only in about North India. Next session we will discuss about South Indian rulers. Okay, the three important rulers: Palas, Pratiharas and Rashtrakutas. These are the three. Emergence of new kingdoms. That means Samantas. Who are Samantas? The local powerful landlords. They become very powerful and they fought against king and they formed a new place of ruling. That is what emergence of new kingdoms. Local small rulers arose. That is what we are going to talk about. Rajputs dominated the history of India and Central India from 7th to 12th century. So almost 500 years Rajput dominated history of North India. Now, what for they were fighting? We at last we studied about Harshavardhana. He ruled entire North India. In 600, we learned what was his capital? Kannauj. Okay, so his capital was Kannauj, and all the three new kings fought for that place. Why did they why did they fight for the place? Kannauj, the powerful place, because of the strategic location, high fertility of soil, and good trade and commerce. Now, see here, why did they fight for Kanuj? Soil is too fertile. It was a political center. Okay, it's a capital. An agricultural land. Conflicts arose to get this place. So, when there's a main place, two or three people fight to get the place because you will get more income, you can improve your territory. That was a reason everybody wanted to get Kanuj. Okay, now who are the three in detail? Tripartite struggle. We call this struggle as tripartite because three people are fighting for that. Who are the three? Gurjara Pratiharas. See the place what they ruled: Rajasthan, Gujarat, and Palas, West Bengal, and Rashtrakutas, Deccan region, they were ruling. They all were fight for only one place, that is Kannauj. Can you look at here? Yes, this is what they all are fighting for. This is called as tripartite struggle because three parties are fighting for the same place. Okay, now one by one king we will see in detail. First, we are going to see about Gurjara Pratiharas. He was the founder of this. They were the first they were born in a Brahmana family and they gave up their traditional occupation and they established their ruling in Rajasthan. They became Kshatriyas and they started ruling. They ruled Western India, complete Western India. See here, West India they were ruling, and the founder is Nagabhatta and famous ruler was Mihir Bhuja. They were the great patterns of learning and literature. They encouraged learning, okay? Encouraged Sanskrit poet. So they encouraged Sanskrit poet in the sense they will create more creations in Sanskrit. Rajashekara was encouraged much. They ruled over western and eastern Rajasthan, had finest cavalry in the country. Cavalry in the sense horse. Okay, number of horses they had the maximum numbers. That is why that's what they were famous for. And let us learn in detail about Mihir Bhoja. Mihir Bhoja, the famous ruler of Pratiharas. He made Kannauj capital. He issued silver coins. He minted coins which had the figure of Varaha. Varaha is a avatar of Lord Vishnu. Okay, because he was a devotee of Vishnu. He is known as Adi Varaha. Al Masudi, the traveler, he he had an account. He gave an account of Mihir Bhoja after testified his power and prestige. Okay, there is a court chronicle about the Mihir Bhoja written by Masudi, Al Masudi. Now, the next ruler we are going to see about is Palas. Palas, they ruled West Bengal, near West Bengal. Remember, see the places what they were ruling: Bengal, Odisha, Nepal, and presently it is different country. Now, in the before in 7th century, it was along with our country, Bihar and Assam. These were the places. The founder of Palas is Gopala, and they had the largest number of elephants in the country. They encouraged Buddhist learning, literature, and education. Buddhism they were following. They established Vikramashila Buddhist University, and they have actually contributed more amount for Nalanda University also. We studied about Nalanda University last year. You remember? They have contributed more to that. Mahipala was defeated by Rajendra Chola. That is South Indian ruler. And Khalji invasions led to the decline of Pala dynasty. Khalji invasions, where did they come from? We will learn in detail. So now tripartite struggle, the struggle among Pratiharas, Palas and Rashtrakutas to establish the supremacy over Kanuj. Remember, the only one we need to see now, that is Rashtrakutas. Rashtrakutas, what does the word mean? Okay, founder is Dandi Durga. They may ask who is the founder of Rashtrakutas or any dynasty. Rashtra, which means territory in Sanskrit, Kuta, which means chieftain. That is why they got the name. Ruled the Deccan region, Deccan, okay, and present Maharashtra. Present we call it as Maharashtra. Capital of the empire was at Malkhed, Maharashtra. They ruled for 200 years. The greatest ruler was Govinda III, Amogvarsha, and Krishna III. Rock cut cave temples at Ellora and Elephanta is built by them. Very beautiful temple. They cut the rock and they made the temple inside the rock. This is Elephanta caves. So don't forget to visit the temple when you visit Maharashtra. So this is the famous work of Rashtrakutas. Now Chauhans. Chauhans, that means Chauhans is a dynasty. It was established in 11th century. Capital is Ajmer. Ajmer I have given here. It is actually Rajasthan. Okay. Now they were the vassals, that means subordinates of Gurjara Pratiharas. They were working under Gurjara Pratiharas and they become very powerful. They formed a dynasty. And biography Prithviraj Raso, it was written by Chand Bardai, famous ruler Prithviraj Chauhan, and he has done a lot of contribution to save our country from Islamic invaders. That means, see here, Muhammad Ghori from Afghanistan. People started coming to India. They had a wish to rule India. So when they come, he gave a very tight opposition. Muhammad Ghori and Prithviraj Chauhan fought in a battle called Battle of Terrain. It was fought in 1191. First victory was achieved by Prithviraj Chauhan, and actually they went back. Muhammad Ghori was afraid and he went back, and then within few months he came back. He didn't expect that he would come back so soon. That time he came and he fought again, and in that battle, and Prithviraj Chauhan was defeated, and finally he was arrested and he was taken to Afghanistan. Okay, that is what the history says. But he tried his level best to save our country from rulers. Actually, they were from Turkey. Okay, so that is what here. Now the result of the struggle, what happened? Okay, they Muhammad Ghori, they all come from Turkey. Okay, Turkish invaders. Now, the struggle lasted for 2 centuries, 200 years, and made all dynasties weak in the long run. Completely keep on fighting, they become weak one point of time. The struggle resulted into political disintegration of the country and benefited the Islamic invaders, okay, from Middle East. That is what I have mentioned here. From where did the people come from? Turkey mainly. Okay. In the end, Gurjara Pratiharas won the struggle. This is what Battle of Kanuj. So learn thoroughly. This is very important. It is also called as PPR struggle, also called as tripartite struggle. Okay, students. Now, next session we will be discussing in detail about South Indian rulers. Thank you.